What is going on YouTube? This is Doz87 bringing you another State of Decay video, and today we're going to be talking about a beginner's guide, some handy tips that not a lot of people have caught on to yet. It's starting to circulate on the internet, so Twitter, the dev streams, things like that. People are talking about how to do these certain things. They're not going to change your life, but there are things that are worth noting if you don't know. So without further ado, we're going to get into the video. As always, if you do like the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a like, and yeah, let's get into it. Tip number 1. How do you pause the game? So if you're anything like me, you want to be able to pause the game. You've got animals that are requiring attention. Oh, zombie. There you go, a bit of action, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, so you've got animals, partners, kids, just life in general. So to be able to pause the game, press the start button or go into your menu. If I'm using an Xbox controller on the computer, just prefer the controls that way. Go into your settings, go down to multiplayer, and see how I've got it there set as offline. You want to change that to from invite only or friends only to offline. Once you click offline, it means people won't be able to jump in. Obviously, if you've got people joining multiplayer in your game, it'll be kind of weird if they join and it's just paused and nothing's moving. So, and it stops people from griefing by pausing the game. So that will allow you to obviously pause the game, and it stops zombies from moving. We can't see any zombies at the moment. But yeah, that's tip number 1. Tip number 2. So for those of you that haven't caught on to this yet, this is probably one of the most talked about tips out there. When you're out looting and you've got something in your trunk, you don't want to be going back and forth, manually taking it out of your trunk, running it up to your stash, and putting it down. So what you want to do is, on the Xbox it's RT, I think on PC, yep, it's the T. And what you want to do there is just press RT, and as you can see there, it automatically transfers your item to your stash. Very handy. Alright, so tip number 3 involves this fella here. Press B on the controller, or dodge, whatever the dodge button is on the computer. Get behind the Z, turn around, and do your stealth kill. That will allow you to take on zombies and not damage your melee weapon as badly. And as you can see there, still increases your fighting skill, which is fantastic. Tip number 4. Use your car door to kill zombies. It stops your vehicle from taking damage and makes a lovely sound while you do it. Alright. Tip number 5. And tip number 5, make sure you survey your area. There's going to be lots of these little survey points around the map. And the zombies making a lot of noise there, sorry about that, guys. Now I probably surveyed here already, which I have, but you'll see a lot of question marks on the map. All you need to do is aim. It'll work whether you have a weapon or not. All you need to do is aim, it'll tick over, and then it'll tell you some information about that spot. If you go to your map, it'll then highlight it and give you some information, as you can see at the top right, potential resources and what you get if you get an outpost there. Tip number 6. Don't forget to set up outposts. So we're over here. We've got a few outposts. They're not set up very well. It's a bit of a rough game at the moment. And these outposts give you a permanent safe area at the very least. Sometimes they give you beds, other times they give you different types of resources depending on the outpost. Okay, tip number 7. It's dangerous to go alone. So
See ya.
not him. Try this again, guys. When you're going out, especially if you're going to be facing things like plague hearts, infestations, or know you're going to be doing a big loot, you want to enlist a follower.
Hey, you want to lend me a hand?
After you.
Not only will they then have double the backpack space, you'll be able to get 2 characters to carry 2 different rucksacks and fill up your cars and that a lot quicker. So we can then switch to the character, which we can't do now because he's going to be initiating a mission. But we can switch to that character, we can use him, and it just makes life a little bit easier. Alright, so tip number 8, guys. When you're coming against infestations,
Step on it, kid!
use your car. Use that horn. And they should, once they break down the door, come out quick. And then all it's is a matter of mopping them up.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about infestations for a while.
Done and dusted. Simple as that. Tip number 9. When you're out in the world and you find burnt out cars, don't forget to search their trunks. Something new to State of Decay 2, they now have loot that will be spawned in the back of the cars. Tip number 10.
We got a friend nearby.
We have a friend nearby. Don't forget to trade with different enclaves.
What's shaking?
Got anything useful you're looking to unload?
Yeah, okay.
Quite often they can have different materials. Obviously this one's not super exciting, but you can trade resources, or trade for resources rather, bandages, other meds. Some enclaves and traders that come randomly for about half an hour at a time, they'll have rare items, skill books, stuff like that, and these do cost influence. So you can sell your items over here for influence, and you can buy items from them. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully I've managed to help out, made your lives a little bit easier. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like that video. We'll be releasing between 1 and 2 State of Decay videos per week. Just general gameplay, tips, review coming soon, stuff like that.
Worried about the zombies coming toward base?
If you've got any other tips that you want to share with everyone, please leave them down in the comment section below. And until next time, we'll see you all later. Bye.